Welcome back. We're Paul and Tan, and we'd love for you to join us in our adventures in our Troopy. In part 2 of our DIRK HARTOG Island vlog, we spent a night in a cyclone, and in this episode, we check out more of the island and find paradise. We felt a little sad to leave Louisa Bay, but knew we had a lot more to see as we headed across to the west side of the island to check out the coastline, which is known to be insanely rugged. There was such a contrast from one part of the island to the next, from low-lying bush and scrub to what seemed like we had landed on the moon. The closer we got to the western side, the windier it became, but the views were worth waiting for. Head was stunning with its massive waves and swell, and Charlie's Harbour, a short drive north, has kilometres of collapsed cliffs which take the brunt of the weather all year round. Some of the best fishing happens on this side of the island, that's if you're brave enough to take it on. Convoy continues north, heading towards the tip of the island, where we had to cross one of several shifting sand dunes. The tracks were remarkably busy to follow, with pegs showing the way on the dunes. Next stop, Mystery Beach. We weren't really sure what to expect at Mystery Beach, but after some research, we were surprised to find out that this place is where lots of marine debris gets washed up due to the prevailing winds and the orientation of the beach. Some debris is from shipwrecks or accidents, and other debris is thrown overboard either to lighten a load or from ships in distress. Our last little stop before reaching the top end of the island was at West Point, also known as the Block. The wind had dropped and the water was crystal clear. Cape Inscription is the site of the earliest European landing on the West Australian coast and is the most northerly point on the island. The landing of DIRK HARTOG is commemorated by an inscribed pewter plate which has been nailed to a rock near the cliff. A fully functioning automated lighthouse sits proudly on the cliff top. As we headed toward our next camp spot, Withnell Point, we were ready for a couple of days of relaxation. When we arrived, we realised that this place was absolute paradise. You'll soon see why. boys had some plans to catch some pretty big fish, but not due to lack of trying, didn't get the massive feed they'd actually hoped for. A few whiting, a shovel-nosed shark and a rather toothy snook that got itself all sorts of tangled didn't dampen their spirits. All in all, I'm pretty sure we can agree that our few short days at Withnell Point were up there with the best. Great weather, epic camp spot and awesome company made for some very memorable moments. It was time to move on to our next and final part of the island. Thanks for watching, and we hope you've enjoyed our latest video. Join us again soon as we bring you part 4 of our DIRK Hartog Island adventure in the Troopy. If you've got any questions, please drop us a comment below. As always, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to follow along on our Troopy adventures. Cheers!